Chapter 11 to 15. After traveling for a while, Goku arrived at Master Roshi's island. Hey Master Roshi. I am here for my training. Goku swooped down and hopped off the nimbus next to the two bald martial artists. Oh, it's you. You are here for training as well? I almost forgot, said Master Roshi. Who are you, kid? The great Master Roshi here already as a disciple. The short bald kid had 6 dots on his shiny forehead to compensate for his lack of nose. He snorted at the new arrival in disdain. Now Krillin, I did also promise Goku that I will train him. But of course, he will accompany you on your trip to find someone suitable for my stature, said Roshi. Yeah, find us someone good. Oolong felt the need to chime in because he felt like he was getting forgotten. Master Roshi then gave them the challenge, and after an hour, both Krillin and Goku arrived there with Launch. When they arrived back, Oolong and Master Roshi was inspecting Launch a little too close to anyone's liking. So before it can get out of hand with Krillin sucking up, Goku spoke first. In his most excited tone he can muster, he told Master Roshi, we found her getting chased by the police after she robbed a bank. Master Roshi nodded but suddenly stopped. Great, wait, what? Master Roshi then looked a little flustered at the explanation that this innocent-looking girl is a criminal. DD does not matter. Haha. You two are my disciples now. Hurry, wear this uniform. Master Roshi handed them what looked like black lingerie, looking at Launch quiet expectantly. Launch was slowly peeling off her top to Chnya until a fly flew past her nose. Achoo, her previous blue hair instantly turned blonde, like the other color was just an illusion. She promptly stopped what she was doing to inspect the situation. She quickly pulled a submachine gun out of thin air and started blasting everyone to smithereens. You goddamn perverts, she shouted. They then arrived on the larger island that would serve as the Turtle School's training ground. They quickly settled in. Launch quickly went inside the capsule house preparing dinner while Master Roshi was preparing to test Goku and Krillin's speed. Alright you two, I want you to sprint from that rock to this tree. It is about 100 m, so do your best. Krillin started first because he really wanted to show his superiority and quickly become Master Roshi's favorite. He started in the standard sprint position with his arms touching the ground and his feet ready to bounce. Start. Krillin moved the millisecond he heard the first word. Moving faster than any normal eye can track, he arrived past in seconds. 10.3 seconds. You are really something, said Master Roshi. Before Krillin could boast any time his year, Goku spoke. Master Roshi, can you also do it? He asked. Master Roshi nodded. Then watch this old master show you how it's done. Master Roshi was hoping that with his speed, he can rejuvenate everyone's motivation. After all, Krillin's speed was around his when he was just his age as well. Master Roshi burst through the track like a star, making everyone look his way while shielding their eyes. He instantly made it to the tree and asked his time. 5 seconds. Then both of them were looking at Goku removing his shoes and some weights from his ankles, wrists, and legs. Master Roshi was shocked to see this. Goku then reminded him to start. Ah, yes Goku. Ready? Start. Roshi said. Goku burst forward from his seemingly relaxed stance straight towards the tree like a rocket. Goku was a blur that Roshi nor Krillin could not see or believe, and he soon also reached the tree. Time? Roshi snapped out of his daze at the speed of the young martial artists and looked at the time that he recorded. 3 to 3.9 seconds. Master Roshi couldn't believe his eyes. His eyes nearly popped out. Krillin quickly proceeded to almost faint before Roshi caught him and helped him stand up. You see Krillin, I was dashed before Master Roshi could continue. Krillin already fainted standing up. Master Roshi then looked at Goku and said, Goku, Gohan has trained you well. You have already surpassed me, I think I have nothing left to teach you. Hearing this, Goku asked Master Roshi, you see, I might be strong, but I don't know any techniques. Like chi sensing or hypnotic techniques. I only learned Kamehameha. I also don't have good ki control. Roshi nodded. He thought this kid is a monster. So young already surpassed me. I'll have to train both of them differently. After Krillin woke up, the training started. Harsh physical training for Krillin and meditation and chi training for Goku. In this time, Goku and Krillin became good friends. Krillin was always envious of Goku, and Goku said to him that he was training even harsher than Krillin since he was a little kid. Krillin then acknowledged Goku and they became good friends. Krillin also started working hard in order to surpass Goku. In just 6 months, Goku took in all that Master Roshi could teach like a sponge absorbing water. Then he bid farewell to Roshi, Krillin, Oolong and Launch. At this time Master Roshi asked Goku, "Are you not participating in the martial arts tournament? It will start in 6 months. Goku contemplated for a while and said, "No, Master Roshi. Maybe next time I'll participate. I will travel the world and learn new things for now." Then he hopped on the flying Nimbus and went on towards his next destination. Goku then went on to challenge Korin Tower on his flying Nimbus. He directly landed below the tower and looked at it. The tower was so long that he couldn't see the end of it. He was amazed at the sight and also excited at the same time. In his last life, all he wanted to do was climb Korin Tower and find the white cat. But in his attempt, he died. Now he's standing in front of the real Korin Tower. He shook his head from all the thoughts and touched the tower. A smile appeared on his face. Then focusing all his attention on the goal in front of him, he started climbing the tower. He climbed for hours, but he couldn't see the end of it. He was wearing his weights so he could feel exhaustion, but nevertheless, he continued. Finally, after climbing for a while he reached the end. At the end of the tower, there was a dome. He then climbed into the dome and saw the sight he wanted to see from his 2 lifetimes. The white cat, Korin. "Hello, young one. Incredibly impressive that you were able to climb with tower despite your small size in a little more than a day." Korin was truly impressed with the promising child that came before him. This kind of potential is one of the kind that he is lucky to see. Looking at Goku more, Korin started to speak, but Goku leaped at him and hugged him. Finally. I was able to see a white cat after I climbed something." Goku was speaking to himself. All the memories came back to him. His first attempt in climbing a building to his last attempt in climbing Mt. Everest where he lost his life due to lack of oxygen. That must be the reason his first wish was the ability to breathe in space. He never wants to die due to lack of air again. "What are you doing? Let go of me!" shouted Korin. Goku, hearing the shout, broke out of his trance and let go of his grip on the cat. He then smiled and apologized. "Oh. Sorry, immortal Korin. I was just happy that I climbed and finally able to meet you. So I lost myself in happiness." And then he bowed to him. Hearing this, Korin nodded and spoke about the training. Even if Goku already knew what he had to do, he listened to the cat attentively. After Korin explained everything, he pointed at the water jug and asked Goku to grab it from him. Goku accepted the challenge and started. Korin was too agile and flexible that Goku had a hard time keeping up. Soon the day ended and Goku was exhausted. He then asked Korin something to eat as he was hungry. Korin then threw him a senzu bean. "These beans can fill you up. Eating 1 bean will keep you full for 10 days. Goku, seeing the bean in his hand, was looking at it like he had seen a treasure. Actually, it's more than a treasure. It can save life in a critical juncture. It's a miracle bean. He then swallowed the bean and recovered his full strength. Same routine happened the next day as well. But Goku was not able to snatch the water jug from Korin. /N, remember he has metal weights and metal shoes on. He then remembered that Korin made Goku climb the tower down and up again by throwing the Dragon Ball down to increase his strength. So at night, he decided to do it and started climbing down the tower. Before morning, he had climbed back. He rested for a while and again started to snatch the water jug from Korin. His routine continued for another 3 days. Training with Korin in the morning. Climbing Seon and up the tower at night. After another 3 days, he was able to finally snatch the jug and he drank the tap water that was in the jug. His speed greatly increased. Korin was also very happy in getting such a promising kid to train. He also taught Goku some other moves and techniques to clear the mind that he didn't teach Goku in the original. Goku then asked Korin how many senzu beans he has to, which Korin showed him 4 barrels full of it. Korin also told Goku to take as many as he wanted. Without feeling shy, Goku took out the storage capsule and put in 3 barrels of senzu beans in it. He then looked at Korin only to see him smiling. "Take how much ever you want, kid. I was going to destroy them anyway. It's useless for me and just eats so much space. I usually give these to challengers that climb the tower, but since 300 years, I've not received anyone. The world is becoming weaker," said Korin, feeling sad. Goku also nodded. Technology has developed very much and people in the world are becoming lazy and searching for comfort rather than facing hardships training. Goku said. Korin also agreed with it. Then, Goku asked whether there was anything else for him to learn, but Korin shook his head. Sorry kid. I've taught you everything I know. You've already surpassed me. I'm happy teaching a promising kid like you. Goku could only nod silently, but at this time a black humanoid being similar to a genie from a lamp arrived in front of Korin Tower, standing on a magic carpet. Korin, recognizing this being, shouted, Mr. Popo. The being, which was addressed as Mr. Popo, said, Kami wishes to meet this kid. And then disappeared. A smile grew on Goku's face. This was what he wanted. This was why he was pestering Korin to teach him more so that he will send him to Kami. But to his surprise, Kami was the one who came looking for him. Korin then explained to Goku about the lookout above Korin Tower and Kami lives there. And Kami was the overseer of the world and so on. Goku listened to everything attentively and finally took out the power pole as per the instruction of Korin and shouted, Power pole extend, and made his way to the lookout. Goku ascended to the lookout using the power pole. It was looking same as in the anime, but was huge. Goku was enthusiastically looking everywhere and thinking, how could this be standing in the middle of nowhere without any support? He then thought, this world is strange in many ways. As he was thinking about all of this and looking around the lookout, a green Namekian with a very old wrinkly face came up to him holding a cane. He showed a smile seeing Goku. Mr. Popo was standing right behind him. Goku also smiled back at him. Kami then spoke, Good to see you, young man. I am the guardian of the earth. Also called as Kami. This person is my assistant, Mr. Popo. Goku greeted back, Nice to meet you, Kami, Mr. Popo. My name is Goku. Such a promising young man. Goku, you can stay here and learn a way to control your ki and breathing and observe your environment, which will perfectly go with your already strong body. Goku nodded, Sure, Kami. I'm glad to learn. Thank you. Kami smiled hearing this, then he turned to Popo, Mr. Popo. Popo nodded. Kami then turned towards Goku and continued, Goku, go with Mr. Popo. He will start your training. Goku smiled at Mr. Popo and followed him. Thus his training started. Kami, seeing Goku wearing metal weights, was surprised and created some weighted clothes for him. Goku put them on and had difficulty moving, but he persevered. Popo taught him meditation techniques, high level of ki sense and ki control. He also taught him ki manipulation techniques. Time passed and Goku was getting stronger and stronger. Goku also asked for some fighting experience, so Kami sent him to the image training chamber to face different types of enemies. A/N, the chamber in which Yamcha, Krillin and others practiced fighting against the Saiyans and lost. At the beginning, Goku lost miserably, but as time went on, he was gaining precious fighting experience. He would ask Kami to send him back to that room every day. Goku also regularly increased weights on his clothing with the help of Kami. As soon as he got used to the old weights, he would request Kami to increase it. Slowly, his training was fruitful. His perseverance was even greater than the original Goku when he trained here on the lookout. It might be because original Goku did not know he was a Saiyan and the limits of his power and body. That must be the reason Goku in the anime did not improve till he met Raditz and learned that there were more powerful beings in the universe from King Kai. During his training, he was also learning to fly with the help of Kami, who called it hovering in the air. He just needed to concentrate ki under his feet and push it up to float, and to fly, he needs to keep a constant layer of concentrated ki all over his body and push it out in the opposite direction in which he wanted to move. It looks easy, but is the hardest thing while performing. He has to also push his ki out from different parts of his body simultaneously to balance himself in air as well. Easier said than done. But the bright side learning to fly is that it increased his ki control tremendously. He also once saw Kami and Popo speaking in a different language that's supposed to be Namekian language and begged them to teach him as well. Popo finally agreed after constant pestering of Goku, but asked him why did he want to learn it. Goku just said that he liked to learn new things. That way he also started to learn Namekian. Like this, 6 months passed with Goku doing his arduous training. Kami was also very happy with the progress of Goku. In these 6 months, Kami also got trust in Goku and told him about his history and history of King Piccolo. And the reason for training him was to defeat King Piccolo. Even if Goku knew all this beforehand, he listened attentively and promised Kami to protect the earth under any circumstances. Kami was also happy hearing this. After these 6 months, Goku was probably the strongest person in the world as of now. He wanted to check his power. So he used his scouter to check his own power. Without removing his weighted clothing, he pointed the scouter to himself and scanned his power level. It showed him a power level of 380. Goku was happy seeing this. His power was greater, which original Goku had in Saiyan Sage, fully grown up. He knew that Kami's power was around 400 something, and he was nearing that level already even with the weights. So if he removes the weighted clothing, his power may rise even higher. He wanted to test it. So he started removing his weighted clothing. The clothing he was wearing was much heavier than what Goku was wearing during the Saiyan saga. Goku was eager to know his own improvement. So after swiftly removing all the weights, he once again checked his power level, who jumped up to 710. Goku was elated seeing his power level. One must know that the power level of Gohan was around 710 and went up to 1300 when he was angry in the Saiyan saga. So if Goku uses Kamehameha now, his power would double and be around the same level of Raditz around 1500. But it was not enough. He knew the threats he needed to face in the future. He needed more power, but the good thing was that he had time. Thus, Goku continued his training again. One morning while meditating, Goku was thinking the World Martial Arts Tournament must have been completed by now. I wonder who won. Might be Master Roshi won as Jackie Chan. If he participated. Well, if I had participated, I would have definitely won against him. I will take a break soon. I'll visit Dr. Briefs to know the progress of the gravity chamber and also meet Bulma. And give her the scouter for them to modify. After arranging his thoughts, he decided to take a break and went to meet Kami. Kami, I need to go meet a friend. I'll be back in a few days. Can you let me go? Goku asked Kami expectantly. Goku, I was planning on training you for 3 years at least, but your progress is astonishing and you may not need such long training as well. But it's not even been a year. Kami was in deep thoughts. Kami, don't worry. I'll be back in just a few days to continue my training. Finally, after urging a bit more, Kami accepted and Goku bid them farewell, then flew away from the lookout in the direction of West City. Krillin and Master Roshi arrived at the tournament stage and Krillin entered the tournament. Master Roshi also disguised as Jackie Chan and entered the tournament. Yamcha had also entered the tournament thinking he can face Goku, but even after searching for a while, he couldn't ring Goku. He always thought that Goku will be entertaining the tournament after he started to train with Master Roshi. Thinking this, he walked towards Krillin who was wearing Turtle School GI meaning to ask him about Goku. Hey kid, do you know a kid called Goku? Krillin was surprised that someone actually spoke to him, but after hearing Goku's name, he again became dejected and shaking his head he replied, yes I know him. We trained together. Yamcha hearing this asked, then where is he? He's nowhere to be seen. Didn't he enter the tournament? Krillin shook his head, no, he left after completing his training with Master Roshi 6 months back. Master Roshi said that he had nothing left to teach him. Yamcha was shocked and stuttered, why you don't mean? Krillin with a straight face, yes. He surpassed Master 6 months back and left to get stronger. He also said that he was too strong for the tournament and not interested in it. Yamcha comically fell down dejected. He never thought that Goku would surpass Master Roshi. Now he had no chance for his little revenge. Like this, after some more talking, Krillin and Yamcha became friends. Then the tournament started. In the preliminaries, Krillin and Yamcha easily passed. Then the list of 8 contestants were prepared. Nam, Jiren, Bacterian, Yamcha, Krillin, King Chappa, Ran Fan and Jackie Chan. King Chappa was taking part and took Goku's place in the tournament and finally fought and lost against Yamcha. The tournament went underway. Krillin was beaten left and right by Bactrian and took a lot of time to finish the match as Goku wasn't present there to remind him the lack of his nose. He had to come up with it himself. The semi-final match was Krillin vs Yamcha. Yamcha won the match and faced Jackie Chan. When the match between Yamcha and Jackie Chan took place, Jackie Chan easily won. Yamcha was dejected because of his defeat by an old man and thus decided to train hard and approached Master Roshi after the tournament to ask him to be trained. Roshi accepted Yamcha as he had personally fought and witnessed the power of the young man in front of him and found him worthy. Like that, Krillin and Yamcha became disciples of the Turtle School. After the tournament, Yamcha introduced Puar to the rest of them and the 4 of them went to a restaurant to celebrate. With the lack of Goku, Master Roshi had spent a lot less money on food. Then all four of them returned to the island to train. Oolong had gone off to West City to live in Bulma's house, so he didn't attend the tournament as Bulma was also not interested in going because Oolong said that Goku will not be participating as Goku went to travel around the world to train. Goku, after he left the lookout and was going to fly towards West City. Goku had finally learned how to fly and wanted to experience it and was not using the Nimbus as he was happy with the feel of flying and also wanted to practice flying on his own as many battles will be airborne later. But as he left the lookout and reached Korin Tower, he could hear sounds of fighting. Hearing this, he flew right where the sounds came from. As he approached, he saw a man wearing a pink gi in which words kill was printed with a single braided hair hanging around the back of his head staring at a burly man and a kid who was hiding behind him. He could also see many soldiers lying down unconscious in the ground wearing a uniform with a symbol of RR imprinted on them. Goku's thoughts were, shit, I forgot about the Red Ribbon Army. The man wearing the pink gi was Mercenary Tao. And the kid and the burly man were UPA and his father Bora. Mercenary Tao spoke, hand over the orange ball and I'll make your death easy. Bora got angry listening to him, we are the protectors of Korin Tower. I suggest you people leave here. Then he turned to UPA, son, go back and hide. UPA nodded and ran back to hide behind a hut and watch his father while being scared. Hearing them speak, the floating Goku looked at the pouch hanging from his waist which contained the Dragon Ball. He then thought, these guys here must have found this place using the Dragon Radar as I had the Dragon Ball. Then the fight started and Bora was no match against Mercenary Tao. Tao smiled and fired a Dodon Ray from his finger towards Bora's chest who was down. UPA seeing this shouted, father. Then the whole place was covered in dust. Tao licked his lips. But when the dust cleared, Goku was standing there in front of Bora and he had blocked the Dodon Ray of Mercenary Tao. He looked at Tao with anger. Goku didn't like people like Mercenary Tao who kills for fun. And he's not as soft on these PPL like the original Goku. Tao seeing this new development asked, who are you, kid? Goku smirked, who am I? I'm death for people like you. Tao laughed, ha ha ha, don't be full of yourself, kid. Now tell me, have you seen an orange ball around here? I may let you live if you answer correctly. Goku, hearing him, pulled out the Dragon Ball and showed it to Tao, yes, I have it. You can take it if you are capable, but I highly doubt that you would be even a challenge with that low power of yours. He had read Mercenary Tao's power level is at 170 using the Scouter. Tao was happy seeing the Dragon Ball, but soon became angry hearing Goku's words. Then I'll kill you first, kid. Saying this, he jumped towards Goku. Goku stood there relaxed and blocked Tao's every punch and kick using just one hand. You are too weak, Mercenary Tao. You aren't even a challenge. Mercenary Tao jumped back and fired many Dodon Rays like Frieza fired death beams towards Goku. But Goku blocked all of them with his hand. Seeing this, not only Mercenary Tao, but even Bora was surprised. They both thought this kid is too strong. This time, Tao wanted to escape from Goku as he saw no chances defeating him. So as a last resort, he threw a bomb at Goku and prepared to leave by throwing a tree and jumping on it. Goku caught the bomb with his hand covered in ki and crushed the bomb, then looked at the flying Mercenary Tao, do you think I'll let people like you live? Saying this, he brought his hands together and shouted Kamehameha and fired a blue beam at Tao's back, disintegrating him and the tree. Goku then turned towards UPA and Bora and smiled. Bora spoke first, thanks for the help. I would have died if it was not for you. Where are you from? Goku replied, I'm Goku, a martial artist from, and pointed up. Bora got that Goku must have come from Korin Tower and nodded in understanding. Anyway, I need to go meet someone. So see you guys later, Goku said as he flew in the direction of West City. After Goku left, UPA and Bora were looking at the sky in the direction in which Goku went. UPA said, Father, I want to become strong just like him. Bora nodded, then train hard, son. And one day you can climb Korin Tower and become strong like him. After flying for a while, Goku came across the bustling West City. Then he saw the huge Capsule Corporation building in the center of it. He then headed towards that direction and landed in the lawn. He sensed Dr. Briefs in the lab and moved towards him. Then he greeted, hello Dr. Briefs, how have you been? Dr. Briefs got startled, ah. It's you, Goku. Welcome. I was working on the spaceship. It will be ready soon. Goku nodded hearing this. Ah. Dr. Briefs, where is Bulma? He asked. She's gone somewhere and should be arriving soon, replied Panchi, who just appeared out of nowhere. Goku nodded and sat in the corner waiting for Bulma. Even after waiting for a while, Bulma didn't seem to arrive. Then suddenly a security guard arrived. "Sir, we received a letter from the Red Ribbon Army telling us to hand over an orange ball and the radar for the safety of Miss." Hearing this, Goku suddenly got enraged and released his ki, which shook the entire room. Then he calmed down a little and thought, "I must end the Red Ribbon Army and rescue Bulma." Then he snatched the letter and took the dragon radar, which he had kept for himself after they found the Dragon Balls, as he knew Bulma can make another one, and flew over to the location of the Dragon Balls that were collected by the Red Ribbon Army. If you want to support me, check out my Patreon at https://www.patreon.com/Kaioshin. I tend to polls that decide important plot stuff in my Patreon. Many thanks to my awesome patrons. Ben Phillips. If you liked the content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll stay here until next time.